Philo Farnsworth was born on August 19, 1906, in a small farming community in Beaver, Utah. He was the first child of his parents, Edwin and Lucy Farnsworth. Growing up in a modest household, Philo was deeply influenced by the agrarian lifestyle surrounding him, but it was a different kind of harvest that would ultimately define his legacy, one rooted in innovation and technology. Farnsworth's early fascination with electricity and machinery began at a young age. He often tinkered with devices, driven by an insatiable curiosity about how things worked. One pivotal moment came when he was just a teenager. While plowing a field, he envisioned a way to scan images and transmit them electronically. This idea would become the foundation of his later work in television. He was heavily influenced by his high school chemistry teacher, who encouraged his interest in science and technology. After graduating from high school, Farnsworth moved to Los Angeles in 1924 to pursue his dreams. He began working at a radio company, where he honed his skills in electronics. However, his ambitions were far greater than radio waves. He was determined to create a system for transmitting moving images. In 1927, at the age of just 21, Farnsworth made his first breakthrough when he successfully transmitted the first electronic television image. This was a simple line, but it was a monumental step towards the invention of modern television. Despite his groundbreaking achievements, Farnsworth faced significant challenges. The technology he envisioned was met with skepticism from investors and competitors alike. One of his major rivals was David Sarnoff, the head of RCA, who sought to dominate the television market. Sarnoff and his team attempted to discredit Farnsworth's work, claiming that they had the superior technology. This rivalry intensified as Farnsworth struggled to secure funding for his inventions, leading to a protracted legal battle over patents and intellectual property. In 1930, Farnsworth patented his design for an all-electronic television system. This was a revolutionary advancement compared to the mechanical systems that were prevalent at the time. His invention utilized a device he called the image dissector, which converted light into electrical signals. This technology laid the groundwork for the television we know today. However, despite his remarkable contributions, Farnsworth received little recognition in the early years of television's rise. As the 1930s progressed, Farnsworth's television system was showcased at the 1939 New York World's Fair. This event marked the public debut of television, capturing the imaginations of millions. However, even with this newfound attention, Farnsworth continued to face obstacles. During World War II, his company was forced to shift its focus to wartime technology, which further delayed the advancement of his television projects. In the post-war era, Farnsworth's vision began to gain traction, but he was still fighting for recognition and financial stability. He struggled with the commercialization of television, feeling that his invention had been co-opted by larger corporations that did not prioritize the artistic integrity of broadcasting. Despite these struggles, Farnsworth remained committed to his vision. He continued to innovate, contributing to the development of color television and other advancements in the field. In the later years of his life, he finally received accolades for his contributions, including induction into the National Inventors Hall of Fame. Philo Farnsworth passed away on March 11, 1971, leaving behind a legacy as the forgotten father of television. His journey was marked by creativity, resilience, and an unyielding belief in the power of innovation, reminding us that behind every technological marvel lies the story of those who dared to dream.